In the serene village of Tranquil Grove, there lived an old man named Yuji who was known far and wide for his wisdom and peaceful demeanor. Yuji was not only a respected elder, but also a mentor to many young villagers, guiding them through life's challenges with his insightful stories and gentle words. One day, a young man named Kenji came to Yuji seeking advice. Kenji was a talented artist but felt lost and uninspired, unable to find the motivation to create. He hoped that Yuji could help him rediscover his passion. Yuji welcomed Kenji into his humble home and offered him a seat by the warm hearth. He listened attentively as Kenji poured out his heart, sharing his struggles and fears. When Kenji finished, Yuji smiled and began to tell him a story. In a distant land, there was a mighty river that flowed through the heart of a dense forest. The river was strong and swift, its waters sparkling in the sunlight. Many animals came to drink from its banks, and the trees leaned in to admire their reflections in its clear waters. One day, the river noticed a small, delicate flower growing on its shore. The flower was unlike any other, its petals a vibrant shade of blue that seemed to shimmer in the light. The river was captivated by the flower's beauty and asked, "How is it that you, a fragile flower, are able to grow so close to my powerful waters?" The flower smiled softly and replied, "I draw strength from the water that surrounds me. Your currents may be strong, but they also nourish me, helping me grow tall and strong." The river was amazed by the flower's words. It had always seen its strength as a barrier, but the flower saw it as a source of nourishment and growth. From that day on, the river embraced its strength, knowing that it could also be a source of inspiration and growth. Yuji paused, letting the story sink in. Kenji looked thoughtful, and Yuji continued, "Like the river and the flower, you too must embrace your strengths and weaknesses. Your struggles are not obstacles but opportunities for growth and discovery. Let the world around you be your inspiration, and you will find the motivation you seek." Kenji thanked Yuji for his wisdom and left, feeling lighter and more hopeful than he had in a long time. As he walked back to the village, he noticed the beauty of the world around him, the colors of the sky, the songs of the birds, and the gentle rustling of the leaves. He felt a renewed sense of purpose and determination, ready to embrace his art with newfound passion. From that day on, Kenji painted with a fire that seemed to come from within. His art captured the beauty and spirit of Tranquil Grove, inspiring others to see the world through his eyes. And though he faced challenges along the way, he never lost sight of the lesson he had learned from Yuji, that true inspiration comes from within, and that with perseverance and determination, anything is possible. And so, the village of Tranquil Grove continued to thrive, its inhabitants inspired by the wisdom of their elder and the beauty of the world around them.